Hey there, friendos! Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back again with more Alpha Protocol action. When we last left Michael Thornton, he was stopping riots in Taipei. Apparently, this Omendang fellow wasn't trying to assassinate Ronald Sung. He was actually trying to stop us from assassinating him, even though we weren't trying to assassinate him in the first place. Turns out, there was a third party involved in all of this. Needless to say, I think I may have made the wrong decision in saving the riot data instead of saving the assassination data. But, that's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But, I know I'm going to change that tune when I'm back on top. Back on top in June. What I'm trying to say is, hopefully our little excursion into Rome will go down a little bit more smoothly than whatever happened in Taipei.
I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
It is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around.
Huh. So, there's a guard in the lobby, and I'm trying to check out what's up in this listening post. I get the feeling that I don't really want to be harming any of these guys, so I figure I'll just use tranquilizer rounds if I have to. By the way, you may notice that the silencer seems to be missing from my gun. As it turns out, there's a very good reason for this. We will get to that eventually.
That's interesting.
Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static? Alright, I'll check downstairs. Probably blew another fuse. What am I, the fucking electrician?
No, Mr. North,
Flashlight.
I do believe you're a CIA agent. And in a past life, you may have been somebody named Remy Duval. Well, of course, that's just purely speculation. For those of you who don't know, Nolan North also voiced Remy Duval in Mafia 3. Figured I'd point that out. You know what?
Piece of shit. Fuse?
Just to make sure this guy ain't going to my side for the remainder of the level, which, by the way, is kind of a moot point. Even if you do subdue that one agent, he'll still come out. There'll still be a CIA agent coming out of the basement when you're leaving. Now, there are 3 perks for completing this level. One where you complete the level only using non-lethal force. One where you complete the level
Mike,
without
it looks like the third floor camera
touching anybody.
is being run by a dummy console on the second floor. If you can find it, you can loop the feed and sneak past.
Okay, it looks like nobody saw that, and thanks to the magic of the mysteriously vanishing Nintendo 64 bodies in here, this op should go a bit swimmingly. In fact, it's actually one of the few levels you can get progress towards the one with the Shadows achievement on. And in my opinion, it's the easiest to do so with. Okay, shut off the cameras and somehow managed to get 3,500 out of it. Interesting. And now to get some more stuff that I actually came here for.
Accessing the database. And downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
Oh, sorry, I was wondering where that one agent was going. Just waiting for him to walk past so he doesn't accidentally. That guy, Shadow was just alive. And dossier information on Mina. Should probably see what that's all about. By the way, folks, I will eventually be doing a video where I look at all the dossier information that I have. She's basically a mole in Alpha Protocol. Huh. Interesting. For the NSA? Alright then, let's see what kind of emails these guys have. I wonder if there's anything from Nigerian princes who need help getting money out of their country and whatnot. Crap, I was spending so much time making a stupid joke that I lost track of where the next were. Does AP mean anything new? Lots of echelon stuff? Huh. Looks like Alpha Protocol's been in the CIA's crosshairs a bit these past couple of months. In the game, I mean. And the foreman, I don't know what the B stands for. I'm just going to assume it stands for Bonnie. First thing jumped to mind. Huh. Istanbul or Rome. I wonder if the Istanbul bit is a nod to a previous draft of the game where they actually were going to send you to Istanbul for a mission. Would have been interesting. Can't sell aluminum shits without having to go on month-long business trips. Something tells me that this lady has not seen True Lies. Get this guy for a second. By the way, don't worry about...
Control room's locked from the inside.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something.
By the way, don't worry about running around out here before you clear the operations room. Until you manage to get the door open and there. And I got a little more information on Mr. Albara. By the way, he's apparently the head of a small cell, in case you forgot the last part. Oops. Huh. So if I want to speak to Mr. Barr, then I got to get past a lot of security layers. And be patient. Basically, play it like I'm playing Hitman. A locked door. I wonder what's in here. It's a war prominent. Lots of sweet hardware in here. Help yourself, baby. Help yourself. Advanced ceramic plates. Fancy. And we just acquired the Mark III silencer for my handgun. What makes it different from the other silencer is how... Notice how whenever I put it on, it doesn't decrease my damage statistic. That's right, the Mark III silencer is the best silencer in the game for this thing. Just double checking to make sure I got everything. I probably want. And just do a whole sweep of this to make sure I didn't accidentally forget anything. And without further ado, I apologize for all the motion sickness. I guess I did get everything. And without further ado, time to smoke out the rats.
This ought to do the trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in third period science.
Hell? Fuck this shit!
Sounds pretty simple enough. And take there and underestimated his line of sight. Well, the important thing is I managed to get into the room. Man, that pizza is gonna go to waste incredibly quickly. Time to get moving. Grab the data and get the heck out of here. And just knock this out so I can read those emails in peace. Dead drop. Claims the rogue is operating in Taiwan. So apparently I am the rogue. Okay, Mr. Alvar is apparently a professor at some kind of university. Definitely in Italy. And there's a deep mall, and it's kind of hard to figure out where they are. Huh. Well, looks like we've got everything we came here for. Yes, I was recording. Without further ado, time to get out of here. And watch out for the CIA agent who happened to wake up from us subduing him earlier. Might need to backtrack a little bit to get out of here without getting spotted. And wait a little bit to get the shadow operative to recharge. I wonder if my evasion has recharged yet. I'm definitely going to fast forward this. Now, would you look at that? I didn't even need to use Shadow Operative to get past this guy. All I had to do was believe in myself. Happy ending. Didn't even kill anybody. All I did was just beat the crap out of him real good. And I even got a perk for it. Huh. There were only 6 guys in that level? Nice. Never really counted those before. Never really counted them much before. Well, I never really count the enemies in any level, but still, it is kind of interesting that there were only 6 guys.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
Why are they doing a search now? They already found me.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Halbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
Sounds like a porn star. I think I've seen some of her movies.
These windows into your world really scare me sometimes.
Then I'll leave the fact that I may have worked with her for another time. Got a picture?
Calling it up now. She's pretty. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all.
Okie dokie then. Looks like there's someone who's running sets on Michael Thornton, and it turns out it's this Madison St. James lady who might work with this Marburg fella. Huh. Ain't it funny how the world works sometimes? Definitely gonna want to buff my this level. I mean, in this section. For now, just give myself the pistol rapid reload ability, and... Wait. Oh, sorry. I thought that the sabotage cost 4 points to upgrade. It's actually just 3. I can get level 6 now. Alrighty then. Now we have 2 more missions to go for this part, and both of them are relatively quick, so I don't imagine I'll be doing much commentary for at least one of them. Ironically enough, that is the one we're going to be doing next, which is one of the reasons why I dressed like an indie rocker for this. Put on that Jacksepticeye hat and the hand-rimmed glasses.
I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
This has to be the worst posting in the entire intelligence community.
Well, data gathering isn't exactly as prestigious as fieldwork. Okay, you'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month. That might get you in.
I think I can smooth talk my way past them.
Don't play games, Mike. These guys are trained to spot double agents and imposters. If their post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home. Hello? Anybody back there? I'd like to purchase some of your somewhat suspicious-looking gelato. That is at least 7 health code violations right there.
Can I help you? Or are you going to stand there and insult my shop all day?
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
I hear the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year.
I don't like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains. Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike. If my code is out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level.
So, my friend, what do you need?
Nothing serious. Just here to upgrade your security systems.
Oh, okay, you got it. So, no more computer troubles, eh?
You should be all set. Fort Meade can rest easy now.
Hey, my friend.
What the hell just happened?
I thought he was going for a weapon. He's dead. I'm heading back to the safe house now.
Whoopsie doodles there. Now, 2 things. Number 1, the way I did it, just pick the professional option for both of the conversation choices, and that's actually one of the ways to complete this mission without accidentally blowing your cover. Number 2, I know that I didn't have to shoot the shop owner, but if he scooped that gelato with the same scoop that he was using as an auxiliary hairbrush like 5 minutes ago, I'm not exactly interested in it. 1 star on Yelp, friendo. And maybe a few other things. Don't you judge me. Alrighty then, this part of the roll mark seems to be progressing at a pretty quick rate. Let's get rid of the hat. I am currently no longer feeling very Jacksepticeye-ish. had in the previous mission, so let's go brown eyes and... yeah, let's keep the glasses like this. But first, let's check out that email that the screen just said I got. Something about the assay tap that I just hacked. Well, we'll check out that thing on Warburg right after I finish going through all my emails. A lot from Mailer Damon. Lots of intel. Who do I want you to research? Well, Parker's in charge of shutting down the program and reopening it under a different name should it get compromised, so I figure you should do a little bit of research on Parker. Yeah, I did send it. Tell her to research Parker a little bit. Gain contacts with another person on the clearinghouse. Send it to Helmet. This one at least. So proud of me, Mina. Let's get this stuff from the CIA just up close. I got something on Henry Lee. Missile technology. Once again, Leland, I question your moral code and your sanity in this regard. But all that aside, let's go identify Jabril Albar at that chateau.
You in place?
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Albar is our target. He's supposed to be here tonight.
Well, I'm glad I brought this rifle. But what's the deal with the scope?
It can transmit images to me in real time. Aim at someone, and I'll run their picture through the database, see if we get a match. The longer you focus on a target, the quicker I can make an ID. The ID is all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Albar is meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are.
Okay then, I'm apologizing in advance for doing a little bit of save scumming, but I just want to show off something peculiar about this mission. Now, as you found out with those security guards in Taipei, Mina does not like it when you kill civilians. Her morals tend to get a little bit suspect in this mission. Here's hoping I can leave this along.
Mike, someone saw the shot. Take them out before they radio it in.
No witnesses.
That was a lucky shot.
Hardly. That was skill.
If you notice something in the corner, there was no -1 reputation with Mina Tang indicator popping up. Oh, and it looks like we got ourselves a perk for shooting all those security guards. But I'm just
in position.
All right,
this mission without
let's begin.
All the people there. Besides, you get a couple of humorous little blurbs about some of them if you focus on them enough.
You in place?
Yep.
It's our target.
No. And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Albar is meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are.
Okay, after that little random act of violence is out of the way, I can now actually get to this mission. We gotta identify as many people as we can in order to figure out where Jarrell Alvar is.
Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does a lot of
Just wanted
international
to show
business,
off
but
what
no
happens
criminal
when you
record.
shoot some of them.
Not our guy.
In case you were curious about it, you know? I am still surprised that maybe doesn't decrease your relationship with you if you shoot anybody.
A nobody. Roman artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean. Not our target.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position. In position.
All right, let's begin.
Alright. Guard identification, round 2.
Spanish celebrity talk show host. He's a known meth user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Oh, so he's just a dope fiend. Not even worth it. Not some kind of vigilante after all.
We can catch the news later, provided we don't make it.
Now, if you notice,
Well, she's a little underdressed.
Definitely a
Michael
cold
is
night
getting
from
into
the looks
his
of it.
various
All right,
sniping
Mike.
positions that he's wearing a tux. For some reason, I get the feeling that this mission was supposed to actually involve you walking around the villa trying to talk to various people and
Security
eventually
guard.
find Jarrell Alvar
He's clean.
without even having to use a sniper rifle. Just finding him on foot, you know? Would have been a pretty interesting mission like that.
Private security. Ex-special forces. Not our man. But definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for him?
No, I work for the infamous Mike Thornton. Compared to you, he's small time.
He's a hero, practically. Right inside. Well, that's weird. Why is it talking? Well. That is a peculiar glitch. Hang on a second, I apologize for reloading twice in the same playthrough, but, well, same video. Well, leaving it on screen anyways. We'll be right back, folks.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau.
Okay, so...
A lot of guests tonight.
I see. Mike, be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
Sets. Turns out he was a Dutch flower baron suspected of dipping in the drug trade, but nothing too serious. Now that that glitch is out of the way, time to get back to the
He's a curator for one of the museums in town. His latest exhibit on the Crusades has drawn some fire, but otherwise he's clean.
So that cat's been up to Crusades. Interesting. That will lead to any of what's going on.
He's a cop in Rome. Must be moonlighting as a bodyguard for one of these guys. American novelist. He's got a bestseller right now on corporate involvement in the Middle East.
Is it any good?
I'm waiting for the movie. Anyway, nothing on him. Immigrated to France from the West Bank about 10 years ago and serves on the board of directors for the Christian Islamic Confederation. He's practically a saint. Keep looking.
So, moving all over the chateau, no idea where Mr. Alvar is. Wait a minute. No, who's up there? It's taking a while to transfer.
That's Alvara. That's him.
Take him out.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from, or when. Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes. But I might be wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
Huh, so, looks like I got Alvar in the crosshairs, but maybe he might not actually be a leader. That helps once, seeing as the data was added Michael left for Saudi Arabia. Definitely having my doubts about the legitimacy of it. Anyway, sorry.
I'm aborting the mission.
All right, Mike.
Huh. No casualties, no orphans created, no medical bills. All in all, I basically just went there, stalked a few people, and left. Seems pretty quaint, actually. You know what? Today has been quite the laid-back day in espionage.
What's that beeping noise?
An important email message has arrived. I should check the computer. Well, that email sounds quite important, but that is something we shall save for another day, for that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. Holla at y'all later.